Good morning. This is Thursday, December 10th. Um, should have done one after the weekend, but I can recap the weekend. Weekend was good. Um, had a little time to chill and relax. Saturday and Sunday, sat on the couch with Chance. Um, I was able to use the foot massager I got from Renfro. The thing is incredible. It was like, it's on sale. It's normally 150. It's $80 right now. Um, I will try to tag that. I need to post from the computer so that I can do tags or at least go in and edit. I will get better with this. I am catching up on things that since July I was traveling. I changed positions at work. Like there was a lot going on. I had travel for both fun and then work came in with it, and we had back to back things going on. Um, I will go into this week and how that plays into it. The weekend was good. Saturdays are always the same. I get up, I go straight to the gym and train legs. I come back, I walk Chance. I eat breakfast. I usually post it on Instagram. Follow me. Also, I am Vicki Nelson. I go to EOS and sit in the chairs to try to relax while I edit, usually the workout that I did that day. And then I go over to a different EOS and I teach body combat. Come home, of course, have to walk the dog, feed the dog, get things put away, reassess. And then I made sure homework was done. I was able to come down. I'm pretty sure I had to do something else. And I floated. That's what I did. I floated. I love floating. It is a big Epsom salt bathtub. It's a big tub, like 4 times my size, so I float in it. Epsom salt is incredible for body recovery as well as releasing the mind and just so many things. So I was able to do that and then come home and feed and walk and reassess and all that. By the time I was done, I did some filming and then sat down and did the foot massager with Renfro. It's normally 150. It's 80 right now. It is incredible. Get it through the holidays. Great present for yourself, for someone else. That is my present to myself. I believe Samsung comes out with their new S26 in January. I will go with that. I am a Samsung Android user. I just gave back my work phone, which is Apple. I've used it twice since I've had it. One of them was for recording. I have a phone and a tablet. I can do this myself. So I'd rather them pay me to use my phone than to use a second phone. I don't want to carry a second phone. I already have to carry this thing. And yeah, Sunday I went and did my steps, did the recovery. It was good. I got to sit down and relax. Monday, I knew Monday was going to be busy, so I meal prepped. Monday, Tuesday, we had to go into the office. Technically, Monday I didn't have to, but they gave us these new jackets. We had to get them for our guys who are out in the field. I work for AAA Smart Security, and so we got new jackets so that they can be warm while it is cold. We have territories, California, which cold throughout the year, right? Hot and cold throughout the year. Arizona, it's freezing in the winter. We're a desert. Utah, it snows. Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, and we have Oregon as a partner. So I'm glad they got these. They are super thick, warm. I have room up so I can like move around. Yeah, they're tighter around the bottom, or they like cinch in at the bottom, which is great. So I helped get those ready, and we had to do gift bags because, of course, we give gift bags and cards and all those to the employees under my boss's boss. And so I helped them both get things together. We went to Andretti's go-kart racing. I was so annoyed because the go-kart kept stopping. Somebody else crashed, it has to stop. Anybody else like hits anything, it has to stop. I never once used the brake. It just kept stopping. I was like, cool, this was fun. When I did get to go, I was like, yes. And then it would stop. So probably not doing that one anytime soon. I did go to the games because they gave us cards, and I played the basketball one. High score, skee ball. I kept getting 10,000, so we got like 1,500 tickets. My girl got Play-Doh and just like whatever we could find. We brought it to the office. I had a little race car. I made it go into the Play-Doh mountain. Seemed like the right thing to do. Yeah, yeah. So the 2 days were good. By the time I got home I was supposed to get my period on Tuesday. I think it came Wednesday night. I think I was supposed to get it. No, supposed to get it on Monday. It came Tuesday night. So happy it finally came. Yesterday I was exhausted. Yesterday is like day one of having it, right? I even went to bed. I got it and went to bed. And I was like, oh my God, I'm leaking. It was 30 minutes later. And I wasn't. It's just that feeling. So I'm itchy. I'm sweaty. All those things. I'm 43, turning 44, and hormones are taking effect. So, yeah, yesterday was dead. Like, you see that video that constantly goes through TikTok. I'm awake, I'm dead. All those things. Yeah, I'm awake, I'm dead, I'm down, I'm out, I'm you, I'm me, I'm all those things. So, it was rough. I had to lay down for a few minutes, but I go to sleep and I'm in a daze. Like, you're not actually sleeping. I might as well be in Epsom salt bath, because it's just your mind releasing, but trying to release it, and you're not. So I was tired most of yesterday. Turned out my homework from last week. I'm in 2 classes. Of course, it's the class with the teacher that is very, very strict. That's fine. That's his preference. I am in college. It should be. I submitted the wrong paper. It was actually for the same class, but he had us. The hard part is he did not give proper instruction for how he wanted these PowerPoints submitted. You can't submit over 40 megabytes, and you can't get a PowerPoint presentation down to under that force. You can, but it ruins the integrity of it. So you don't see the video. And so we just have to put a link into a Word document, but you have to get permissions, and there's extra steps. Cool. Instructions would be nice. The other instructor, I just have to do like labs. I know what to do because I used to do this for work when I was 20 years old. I'm creating, it's basically setting up system management. I'm making admins and users and all these things. Again, did this 20 something years ago. So that part's easy, but she did a whole video on what to look for and how to do it and what she wants. And I love that. It was incredible. Easiest freaking class as it is, because everything that she requires is just like do it and done. I don't have to write or submit papers. I already did it week 1. I did week 1.5. I'd finished 8 weeks of labs. So that one was easy. This one, he didn't say it, so we were resubmitting, I think, everyone in class, because he had to do an announcement on that, as well as our daily questions and how he wants them formatted. So anyway, I submitted the same paper for that week for the resubmittal. I was like, I am so sorry. I was 0. Like, he responded today. I resubmitted. We'll see what I get for that. As long as it's not a 0, I'll be happy. I've had an A in every single class since January. It has been a year I've been doing these classes. Like, I'm not gonna let that slide. A B is not acceptable, especially since I've added a second class. I don't get to slide just because I added a second class. I need to step my game up. I was able to do Sophia Learning and do my English while I was doing this, this last class. If I can do that, I should be able to do both. So I need to keep my head in the game, because I have a ton of work that's still coming in. I'm doing 2 classes and I'm prepping. Yesterday, with as tired as I was, it reminded me of the end of prep. I have to remember that I'm going to get tired. I'm going to be very low on calories and carbs and all those things. You get tired, you get weak, you get all these things. So I'm going to go to bed earlier. I'm going to need a nap. Like, I just have to schedule these things. Thankfully, I'm in a position I'm able to do that. Doesn't mean I don't have to work. Doesn't mean I get to slack off. Doesn't mean, I have to use my weekends. I'm not traveling for the next 3 months. I'm probably going to travel for my show, which worries me just a little bit, but I'm okay with it. So I still haven't picked my show. It could be anywhere from the beginning to the 7th through the 21st of March, depending on where I want to do it. So it also depends on how I look, where, all those things. So we'll see. But yeah, I got my nails done. Can you see? There are, I don't want to flip you guys off, but there's a present. It has a cute little stud on it. And then he did snowflakes with glitter and studs on both of them. That one doesn't have studs, but he put little red studs, same on each one. I also got my pedicure and she did snowflakes. I did that soon as we were done on Tuesday. We had an all-day meeting on Tuesday with everybody. It went really well. I had to run around getting Christmas cards because we can't say Merry Christmas at work. I don't celebrate any of these things. I think I said it in past ones. They all go back to horror, terror, like, yeah. I'm also not religious. And so it goes to religion. Religion was created well after, like, there's so many things to that. So anyway, I will not get into that part. So it can't say Merry Christmas. It has to say Happy Holidays. Sitting there whiting out Merry Christmas on some of these, and it's like Merry Holidays, Happy Holidays. We just can't say Christmas. So we can't say that, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, like anything. So did that, had to go out and get more, and then I have Instacart coming because we need more stuff, but we really need to get like things done. Thankfully, I wasn't presenting in the meeting. I have the slide deck, so I'm reviewing it. But it was crazy. So as soon as we were done, we got out early. It was like 3 something. I was eating my lunch in the car because we were so busy. I didn't get to eat lunch. I just drank things, which is fine. That helps me get through the day. And then went and got the pedicure. I am eating the rest of the things that I created while I was in my bulking phase. Some of the Nugo bars, like the dark, I love those things, but I can't eat them after a certain point because the carbs will just be too hard, and I want to be able to eat veggies. Everything has carbs. There's very little that has 0 carbs. So I still want to be able to eat my veggies and things like that. I think asparagus has like 1 gram of carb. So I'll still be able to eat that. I want to keep fruit in my diet right now. I like having my pears and pomegranates and cherries and mangoes and things like that. So those are things once I get to the end-ish, I won't be able to have anymore. So I'm enjoying those now. And so you have to make swaps, right? You can't have this, but you can't have that. So I'm eating my oats, my baked oats and my baked French toast and all those things now. And this weekend I will prep my tofu scrambles and everything else for going forward. We're trying to keep, I had changed the protein intake with my coach because I want to keep it up. Right now my muscle is staying where it's at while my body fat is going down. That's what we want. My weight is going down. So we want to keep that for as long as possible. So I want to keep protein up, and I still want to keep slightly higher carbs. Trying to keep that muscle, especially in the glutes. Want to make sure that this does not deflate, at least not to the end, because then we pump it up. So I think that is about it. Heard something on the radio that they're like a challenge, and they do this in college where you don't say you don't have fillers. And so I am going to, I have to make sure am is not like so and am. So is a filler. I am going to try not to use those fillers as much as I can and be concise with my words. We use fillers to take up the time. I have people that I talk to that are quiet, and I have to remember, like, to give them that time to think of their response. I use fillers so that I don't have a silence. I like to make sure that I continue talking. We have different styles, right? But we should be able to formulate and calculate what we're saying within a certain amount of time. At the same time, we do need to be methodical about what we're saying. And sometimes we talk so fast that we say the wrong thing. So think about what you're saying, but also try not to use those fillers and say, give me a second, or whatever it is. And I have to do that with my partner is, give me a second, let me figure, or you tell me, give me a second, because he stops and I'm like, say something, don't. And so I give it a second, and then I'm like, oh, you really aren't going to say anything, got it. But understanding that, right? And it takes time to understand that and that person. That's how we get things work, or they don't. There we go. I got called into an earlier meeting. Thought I didn't have anything till 9:30. Nah, oh well, it's good. Did the meeting. Now putting things away. I still have a ton to put away. A lot of Amazon stuff's still coming. Think we're at the end. Yeah, that's it. Happy Thursday.